It's being silly goofy, so just give me a second. Silly NVIDIA broadcast. Oh, it has to update. Everything has to update right now. But to be fair, I haven't used my computer in 2 weeks. Oops. Okay, so now what if I do checking, checking? Okay, now it's working. Does that sound any different? Does that sound weird? I don't know. I'm gonna wait to download NVIDIA, the update. Anyways, hi. Hi. Matt. How's the wedding planning going? It's really not, to be honest. We are just focused on surviving in this world. Also, my hair is a little bit messy, but it's okay. I just kind of showered today and I had my nephew this morning. So, I'm sorry. Oh, like for like the no wedding planning thing. I mean, it's whatever. I'm really not in like a super rush, so I'm really just going with the flow and whatever happens happens. How is that going? Like trying to survive? It's okay. I, it's without spewing details, um I wanted to go to Savage's show uh this weekend, which was yesterday, and I couldn't. No, next it's next Saturday, sorry. It's next Saturday and I can't go because of financial reasons. So, if that like puts anything into like perspective, it's hard to travel. But it's not like awful awful. Like things could be a lot worse. So, I'm like complaining, but I'm not like complaining. You know what I mean? So, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. And my neck is like out so weird. It's like if I just don't move it this way, we're good. I don't know what happened. I was stretching and it just went. It made like the weirdest like ripping sound. And I was like, "Oh, that can't be good." And now it's hard to like move it any which way. So I've been doing like before starting, I was doing this to try to get my neck moving. But I think we're good. I don't think it's gonna like hurt much while streaming or like keep me from streaming because I'll be looking in two directions. So, um, tell him to give you a massage. Well, if he was home right now, then maybe that would be an option. He is doing some worky work stuff. On a plus side, I get paid on Thursday. Um, and I'm excited about Enzoy. I wanted it last week, and I was looking up ways to like get it a little earlier than payday. So I was like, um, trying to like figure out how to get like a cracked version. But I really don't feel like hurting my like risking my computer like that just in case. But I really want Enzoy and I'm excited for it. I just have to wait till Thursday and I have to be patient. I have to be patient. And being patient is really hard when you see everybody and their mother playing it on. Anyways, I'm excited about that. Anxious, if you will, because I have to wait for so long. which it's not that long, but it feels like forever to me. Also, we're still waiting for uh WoWA to finish updating. It's verifying downloaded files right now. So I'm just staring at the loading bar. And also I feel like I haven't streamed in like for fucking ever. So I miss just sitting in front of my computer and doing this for like 3 hours. Because I can't now because of work, and I get off work at like 6 to 6:30, and then I have to start going to bed at 9. Not like getting in bed, but like starting my going to bed routine because I have a routine that takes like a couple hours. Very like a ritual. Oh, that's what like a time to go to bed ritual type of thing. So, I have like 2 hours, and one of those hours is spent eating and watching an episode of Buffy Your Angel with Philip, so that must not be disturbed. That's part of the ritual. Ah, goodness gracious. Hi, Beardy. How are you doing? Howdy. How are you? It hurts to raise my arm too? How can this be? Bearded, I think I ripped a muscle in my neck. Like right here. Because it hurts to move. How are you? I am okay. A-okay. Not doing completely awful, but not doing like the best ever. Why'd you do that? I didn't mean to. I was stretching and then I heard like something rip. I heard like a ripping sound. It's like, oh, that can't be good. So now it's hard to move my neck. That's fun. I don't exactly know what I did, but that's what it feels like I did because ow. Because now I can't move it without it hurting. But luckily, streaming doesn't require me to move my head a lot. I just have to look here and I have to look here, and that's about it. And now it's decompressing. Why is it taking so long? I wouldn't have started stream yet if I knew it was going to take so long. Goodness gracious. I'll just have to play something else while it's downloading. Unless we could just talk our way through it. But it feels like this is going to take a while. A tarot card. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do a shuffle. Okay, my shuffling isn't as good as it used to be. Do 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 do. Okay, let's get the one from the top. It is. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, writing past wrongs, uprooting. So maybe you feel like you've wronged somebody and you're just trying to like atone for it. Or maybe you need to atone for it. Or maybe somebody wronged you and they need to atone for it. And they're trying to atone for it. Oh yeah, that's gonna fucking take forever. It's only on 2.7%, and it was on 1% a minute ago. Fear. We may have to play something else today. I have some Desmond to conquer out of my life. So what is that? What or who is that? And now it's at 3%. Why did the cards have to be so on point? I think it's a lot of people seem to think that it's like magic, but it's not. Because what it is it is taking a lot of people also seem to think that it's like an energy reading, which it can be. Um, but I don't always think of it that way. Sometimes when I'm feel more like spiritually in tuned, I think of it of like as like an energy reading, but sometimes when I'm feeling like slightly more skeptical, to me it's more like you are finding something in your subconscious to relate the card to, and it's bringing stuff from your subconscious into light just to make you think about it. So if I had pulled like another card and said something else, maybe you would have also um related it to something else that you're dealing with. But I don't know, like it could be magic. Magic, but I don't know. Matt. Okay, your card is Lost Lands, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. I like to think of this as the deja vu card. And it could literally mean deja vu, or it could just mean maybe you're going through something right now. I got 5 words for the Uggy Buggy dark magic stuff. What are those 5 words? Um, but yeah, it I can't talk. This card kind of usually tells me that maybe you're going through something you've gone through before, and you just need to kind of remember exactly what happened and make sure that you're learning from that moment and apply it to this current situation now. So there you go. Get out of my head. A girl at work gave me her number, but the vibe she gives me reminds me of my ex. Oof. Oof. So well, there you go. Learn. And you can learn in more ways than one. Maybe this person reminding you of your ex, depending on what your ex did. Maybe you can go if you're still wanting to pursue that as a relationship. Maybe learn how to go about the relationship itself differently, or just be like, "Nah, I've gone through this before with someone just like you, and I'm not for it." That could also be that form of learning. So, whatever feels right. This is actually okay because the fact that it's taking so long is at 13% now, which it might be going faster, but I don't know because now I'm thinking that maybe I just want to play Echoes of Wisdom because I haven't finished it yet. And I was literally thinking about that this these past few days, like what am I going to play on Sunday? It was and I was like, I want to finish the What Was story so that I can finish all the Zelda games that I have not finished, which is Tears of the Kingdom, Wind Waker, and Echoes of Wisdom. I need to finish those. So I think after I finish the What Was story, or maybe even today, we'll do one of those. Maybe not Wind Waker because I have to create a scene for that, so it's like a box. Um, or make sure that like the scene is all good. But like, if this doesn't work as well as I want it, like as fast as I want it to, it's at 23% now, so it is going faster for sure. If it doesn't, depending on where it's at in like 5 minutes, we'll decide. Um, my ex is still trying to ruin my life and my future. It's almost been 2 years, and I actually have my hands clean in the breakup. Oh, well, that's good, as long as it's not your fault. But sometimes things are our fault, and we become better people after it. We learn from our mistakes. My neck, stupid. That's how it feels right now. Stupid. Now it's at 32%. So it is going a little bit faster now, which is good. Y'all, my nephew was here last night and this morning, and he is so stinking cute. You guys, look at this baby. I love him with all my heart. He was playing Minecraft. Actually, we were watching the Minecraft movie. Y'all can't hear it. Y'all can't hear it. Hold on. I wonder if it has to be further away. That's so stupid. It's okay. I was thinking I might post it on Discord, but I don't for sure know how my sister feels about putting her kids online. Although she posts pictures of them on Facebook all the time, but this is different. So I'm not gonna like disrespect that or anything just in case. Yeah. I realized when my soundbar wasn't going up and down, and I was like, oh, that's stupid. Anyways, he was just going. We were watching the Minecraft movie because he really, really wanted to watch it. He's 4, by the way. I was like, "Do you want to watch a movie? We can eat ice cream and watch a movie." So him, me, and Philip were just sitting on the couch. He's like, "Minecraft movie, Minecraft movie," and I was like, "Fine, I'll rip it off of something." So I find it on like 123movies.com. And it actually was like exactly how I imagined it, and also not. We didn't get to finish it. We watched maybe 15 minutes of it before he got bored and said that he just wanted to play Minecraft, and I was like, okay. So we stopped watching it. So I didn't finish the Minecraft movie. But we started it, and as soon as we were like 5 minutes in, he was like, Minecraft! Whoa! And he looked excited about it for 2 seconds. And then he played Minecraft for the rest of the night because he loves Minecraft. What are my bangs doing? Who is she? Anyways, yeah. That was fun. And then anytime he would die in Minecraft, he'd be like, "Damn it!" I'd be like, "Bro, don't say that." He was like, "Don't say that, dude." And he would just be like, "Damn it!" And I'd be like, "No, you gotta say, oh man." He's just a little goofy goober. Kara, hello. Daily tarot card on the way. You got double mission. Serve the world by being you. So remember to be yourself. Stretching time? Oh boy. I stretched already and I pulled a muscle in my neck. So I might not do that one. I'll do it like this. Goodness gracious. And I don't have my how? Ow. My water. So I have to go get that. It hurts. It hurts. Ow. BRB. Let me go get my water. I got it. Here we go. Water achieved. Okay. So I haven't fully decided yet. And also, pardon me if I just like am scratching a whole lot. I I broke out in hives all over my body. So I'm still very itchy. It's a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm allergic to. I have absolutely no idea. Okay, my thing's at 75%, so I think it might be okay. We might be able to actually play today. But yeah, the goal is to play WoWa every week until I finish the story, which might be in the next couple streams. I'm not sure. Um and then go back to trying to finish the Zelda games. So I think I'm gonna try doing Tears of the Kingdom again. I'm gonna try to finish that. We'll see how that goes. I got really burnt out the last time I played it. How long is the story in WoW? I don't know where I'm at. I could be nearing the end, so that's why I'm not sure. I all I see is that in the quest log it says main quest and there's a quest under it. So I'm pretty sure I have stuff to do. So we're probably gonna be doing daily quests today, the main quest line, and some events. Also, hi Kit. Hello, Kit. But yeah, I do it probably in the next couple streams. I'm hoping I will get to finish the main story for as long as it is right now. And then we'll get back to finishing all the Zelda games that I stopped in the middle of because I got burnt out. We haven't played Echoes of Wisdom in months. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom in like a year. Um, and Wind Waker, it's been quite a few months there too. Last time I played that one, I was living in my dad's house. So, how long to beat? Says apparently the main story is 18 hours, but this being WoWa, who knows what that actually means? It probably just means like straight through. Um, and I'm. It also depends because that could be like the main story, including 2.0. I don't know. I do know that last stream I beat a big boss, kind of. I guess I didn't really beat her. It was more the story that beat her. So I don't think I've beat the big boss of this part of the storyline, but I don't know. I don't know how far I am. I just met a new character, so. Oh, I definitely haven't beat the boss of the storyline because I have not fought the big god thing. Oh, no, it's verifying decompressed files. I can't with this fucking update. Even 2.0 didn't take this long. Jesus Christ. At least it's going faster. Yeah, I don't know if that is including 2.0. Why is the window? What what is going on? Uh-oh, overload. Okay, exit out of Opera real quick. Want to know a nightmare of an update I had to sit through earlier this week? Of course I do. I want to know everything. My hair's getting a little bit longer, so that's fun. I'm excited for my hair to be long again. Bruh, what is going on? I should have restarted my computer before I started it up. Or before I started streaming. Matt! I forgot to tell you, if you're still here, I've been considering doing some like voice acting stuff. I don't actually know if my voice is good enough for stuff like that. Um but you kind of inspired me to do that because you like have were talking about wanting me to like voice a script of yours. And so now I'm like in the middle of trying to create a Fiverr page and doing like uh an example like page from a book or something. So I'm considering it. I have like a tiny bit of a lisp, so I don't know if that will deter anybody from wanting to use me. I don't know. And it's just like a kind of like side thing that I think could be interesting to try out. Do it, send it. I have to create the audio first before I finish my profile or like really send it out. So I have to record that audio, but I need Philip to help me because I have to do it in his studio because he has the better mic. So COD had a season 3 update this week. Everyone was having an update around 45 to 50 gigs, which is rather normal for COD, but for me, 167, my update reinstalled the whole game. What the hell? Why did it do that? That's fucking weird. There we go. Okay. The game is finished updating. Fucking finally. It only took 30 minutes, 38 minutes. I also need to change my sign. If anybody knows an Easter version I should do, that would be greatly appreciated. I am willing to take examples, take options, take submissions. Submissions for my sign for Easter. That just means we got more full screen, Chrissy. Stop. Stop it. I was sitting here for a little over 2 hours because I haven't gotten a spare Ethernet cable with the size XXXXXXL. Oh, is your computer super far from your like internet box or whatever? Because I don't have a Wi-Fi card on my computer anymore, so I have to have like an 80-foot Ethernet cable going from my tower around my desk, around this wall, through the hallway, and into the very back room, which is the studio, which has the internet box in the closet. So it's all the way back there in that hallway, in the very back. Very fun. But it's better than it was at the last apartment because at the last apartment I had my desk in like the front of the apartment, which this desk is in the front as well, but our apartment was bigger or like kind of longer, if that makes any sense. Was going all the way like around the wall, around the fireplace, uh crossing a hallway into the bedroom, then into a closet. So that was more of an issue than it is now. I have a cable going up a corner, around 3 walls, down the hallway, and then drop from the ceiling my office wall. Yeah, definitely a bit janky. The price we pay for good internet, guys. The price we pay. Oh no, it's fine. It might tell me to exit the fucking game. It always does that. Okay, what is the Gone Bananas badge? This gilded banana badge was scored by sharing a lulz-worthy clip during April Fool's Week. What? Oh, I want that. I wasn't on Twitch, like, at all these past couple weeks, so... Yeah, please restart the game. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's fine. It's cool. You can say that we are nothing, but you know the truth. I guess I'm a fool. Ow. For those of you who don't know, I may or may not have pulled a muscle before stream today in my neck. So if I like bend my neck a weird way, and it hurts. It's like when you sleep on your neck wrong. Like when you sleep on your neck wrong and then you wake up and you like can't move. But I didn't sleep on it wrong and I pulled a muscle. I figure that anyone who comes after me in chat will slip on my badge and I'll cross the finish line first, or making chat confused with Mario Kart again. Both? Can it be both? My old house, I ran 200-foot cables outside the house, upstairs, through a PVC pipe, and back in downstairs so I could have things wired in downstairs. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I also find it interesting with COD updates. Once it's done, you can finally start up the game. It will say update requires restart. That's exactly the same with all these gacha games. They'll be like, update requires restart. And you're like, I spent 2 hours updating you. Especially if you have slow internet. That shit sucks. Which we shouldn't, but sometimes my computer acts like we fucking have slow internet. But we don't. Like at all. I need to update my computer, but that costs money. So. Why is my... Oh, never mind. I should probably pause my Spotify if the WoW music is playing. Sure, the restarts take like 10 seconds. No, they take like 5 minutes, depending on the game. What you should play instead Once Human, but I bet you know how to update it as well. No, I absolutely don't, because I haven't played it for months, Kit. Have you been playing it? Not Kit, Kara. Have you been playing it recently? Your names are the same color. I confused your names earlier too, and I just didn't say anything. But you both played Once Human, or have before, so... I extend my question to both of you. Have either of you played Once Human recently? Because I have not. I've been, these past couple months, I've been trying my hardest to get on my gacha games every single day. I failed. I got burnt out, and I have only been playing Infinity Nikki. And even the past couple days, I kept forgetting to get on. So, Infinity Nikki is like my game right now. That's my shit. And it's easier for me to like, God, I'm so itchy. It's easier for me to process the mechanics of the game than it is for me to process the mechanics of WoW or Genshin or any of the other gacha games. Color. The only gacha game I've been playing at all, and isn't even that time, is solo leveling. Oh, I've heard of that one. It's not a mobile game. Is it? Because for some reason I keep thinking that it's like a, because I've heard of it. I keep thinking that it's like a mobile game, but I just changed my color to green. Yeah. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Those games. Another thing I've been doing is and I know these apps are like scams, but listen. I've been trying so hard to earn like just a little bit extra cash so that I can get in Zoe earlier than Thursday. But I've so far made like $5. And a lot of those games, that's another thing I've been obsessed with recently and have been spending all my time on is earning $1 a day with those games. See, now it's making me log in, but my internet's not, my like web page isn't working. Why is it doing this? Close. Oh, here we go. Cancel. Well, how is Solo Leveling? I just came across it last week and it seemed interesting. Oh, but you can also play it on PC with the Netmarble app. Oh, Netmarble's pretty good company, I've noticed. They also made that Nino Nuki? That one gacha game that I forget what it's called. What is it called? Nino Nuki? I think that's what it is. Nino Kuni. Yes, that one. They also made the mobile game for that as well. The anime, manhwa, and the gacha game are all well done. Gacha games are so addicting. I don't know how to explain it, but they are. Gacha mechanics in any game are just... Why is my browser acting like a friggin' idiot? This is stupid. There we go. You know Kuni is a gacha game? Just the mobile game. But I stopped playing it and I feel like I would have loved that game. I played it on stream, like for a couple of streams. I feel like I would have really loved that game if it didn't do everything for me. And even when I tried to like turn the setting off to like do things for me, it would just turn it back on. And I mean, gotcha. But yeah, I didn't like that. So, because I like, if it's just gonna play it for you, why are you playing it? So yeah, I liked the storyline and I liked the idea of it. No, not the auto battle options. The freaking like auto, like go to quest. Like anytime that I would like click on a quest, my character would just start running and go to it and do everything automatically. And I'm like, can I do it by myself? Like, it was weird. I don't know if it's been updated since then, but I think I tried to play it like a month ago or so, or a couple months ago, and it was still doing it, and I got irritated. It would just do everything for me, and I was like, I don't like that. I like actually playing the game. The solo leveling doesn't have that. Well, that's good. Open the game, you twit. My computer has been so slow. Why is it doing this? Am I frozen to you guys? This is irritating. But it does have the auto fighting, and I only use it for farming some of my dailies. Auto fighting, I don't mind. Because sometimes I don't like going through the whole process of like using my brain. So auto fighting, I don't mind. In fact, there's a game I'm playing today for my Tester Up app that the auto fighting is like behind a paywall, and I fucking hate that shit because I just want to auto fight so I can just get the fights done with and earn my fucking money. But it's behind a paywall. It's behind a premium, and that's stupid. You did freeze for a bit, but now you're good. Okay, because I saw that, but I wasn't sure if you guys saw that. Also, the other thing is with my testing app. It's really just I'm testing mobile games, which have already been out for a long time, so they're literal scams. But I earned $20 on this app, but I can only cash out after I earn 70. So once I get that in like a week or a couple weeks, I'll have extra money. So, but I've just been doing it for so long. I probably won't use this app again, but I want to at least get to that payout point so that I can say that I did it instead of like stopping in the middle of it, because like what's the point of doing it if I'm not going to get anything from it? All right, Christy, it's time for me to catch some Z's. Have a great stream, you cutie. Have a great sleep. I appreciate you for stopping by, and I love you so much. Still waiting for this loading screen. I'm a very convincible person, though. Like, I'm so ashamed to say that I did once upon a time fall for a pyramid scheme. And never again. Never again. But I'll have to go buy groceries soon. That's just so okay, Matt. No more muscle tearing, right? Okay, I'll try my best. But when I see an ad that says, we'll give you money, I'm like, I know it. I somewhat fall for it. I'm like, I know it's not going to give me a lot. I know it's going to give me like $1, but what if this app is different than all the ones that I've tried already? Or what if I just did it wrong? Maybe this time I'll do it right and I'll get more. So this one I'm just trying to shovel my way through. Because I want to get something out of it. I'm gonna get something out of it. I mean, you're into astrology. Hey, that astrology is very real. A lot of people don't believe in astrology because they think that astrology causes shit. It doesn't. It just mirrors it. So there's a saying, and it's called "as above, so below," like that horror movie about the France tunnels or whatever. But the saying is "as above, so below," which means that everything above our. You should DoorDash, Chrissy. I am a DoorDasher. I do DoorDash, except I have a job. I have a job, so I can't go. I don't DoorDash anymore because I work in childcare. I got a sponsorship for $20. I'm not that desperate, am I? You might be. 2.5 hours and I made $62. I know, it's fantastic. And also, Philip and I are only working out of one car right now. So, when he's gone, I can't exactly go, you know? And I'm working all day and I'm not exactly about to like work and then come home and work more, you know? Finish the as above so below. I apologize. ADHD. That saying "as above so below" just means that everything above our plane of existence, which is like the earth, I guess you could say, terrestrial. Anything extraterrestrial or anything mirrors what happens. Like, have you noticed that there are a lot of like nebulas and stuff in space that mirrors similar things when it comes to like terrestrial science? Like, let's just say like the iris in your eye. looks a lot like a nebula, or like how a lot of what is it, like solar explosions? What is that called? I don't know why I can't think of the name right now. But when a sun explodes and it does that like ring thing, it looks a lot like meiosis or mitosis. Like everything kind of mirrors itself because there's only so many patterns that exist. Supernova, thank you. But yeah, just have you ever cross section an onion and it looks like a vagina? Yeah. See, and that's what I mean. Did that count? Yeah. Corona jets? I don't know what those are. Let's see. Oh, like the New York Jets. I don't know. But yeah, like I think you kind of understand what I'm saying. Like life mirrors life. And so that's why people believe astrology is real because um the planets and the stars kind of they don't explain, but they mirror like our lives down here. And also I think, and it's like all patterns and stuff. Like I think people have just realized patterns when it comes to people being born at certain times and whatnot. Um but yeah. Also another thing, if you this um I found this theologist on TikTok and he's kind of like a, maybe it was, I don't remember. They were kind of like a theologist astrologist type of thing, or, and hear me out here, could be a coincidence, but the thing is that would make sense if it was just like a couple times, but it's pretty much all the time, or most of the time if people are actually explaining it semi right, because a lot of people don't, or in other words, a hack. um Oh, but they were saying that and this is a very like religious conversation. I'm not religious, so this is why I kind of am okay with talking about this. A lot of people believe that, and which is true, but the Bible is like sorely mistranslated. Sorely mistranslated. But a lot of people believe that it originally is not supposed to be taken so literally, that it's supposed to be a metaphor for like the stars and stuff. Like, because if you take for instance Jesus and the three kings, people believe that Jesus is a just another name for the North Star, and the three kings were just a metaphor for the three stars next to it, or like, is it Orion's belt? I don't know, but they believe that the whole entire book is just a story about the stars, but told in the perspective of like people. If that makes any sense. Hi. It's so badly done. What, the Bible translation? Oh yeah. Oh, you're seeing the Minecraft movie today? Oh wait, that's kind of exciting. I kind of ripped it a little bit last night because Wyatt wanted to watch it, and then he got bored 3 minutes in, and we stopped watching it. Anyway, go back. Jesus is the what, and the three kings are what? So Jesus would be the metaphor for the North Star. Um, and actually, like in the Bible, I'm pretty sure they talk about the three kings following the North Star to find Jesus. So that kind of plays more into it. Of course he did. I know. Yeah, he stayed over here last night. He's a hell of a kid. Um, lurking new One Piece episode. Slay. Love that for you. But yeah, and the three kings are supposed to be the stars, like next to the North Star, so kind of following the North Star. If that makes any sense. But there's like other stories that kind of line up with like when they're talking about stars and stuff. Another thing that they think is that I am Steve. Okay, I'm bored. He actually got bored at the part where we meet the like two teenagers. But of course you haven't seen that part yet. But that's like 5 to 10 minutes into the film. So there's one girl like board game night that I think is kind of cute, but she says slay way too much. I say it like ironically so much to the point where it's not ironic anymore. Bye. Bye. Mwah. It's unbearable. Yeah, I used to be like, slay. But now I'm like, slay. And it's just become unironic now. It was ironic at first, and now it's not. I don't know if that speaks anything for my character. Also, there's an ad in 10 seconds. Yeah, you do. I know. Oh. Actually, I'll wait until the ad is done. Y'all will have to let me know if you're in ad land or not. Queen. Queen. What is all this? Oh, slay. Oh. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Well, I do want to do their trials. So we're going to do that while we wait for the ads. I just have to know if y'all can like hear me. Ow. Hold on, Philip's calling me. Okay. Pantarella.
Who will sink into the depths with me?
What a queen. What a queen. Alright, let's see how she plays. I truly don't think that she's gonna really do much to these because they're the same.
I'll warm up the crowd.
Not too bad, not too bad. But she doesn't do a whole lot of damage to these.
The lovely smell of all my Let's have fun. Struggle.
I cannot. Maybe she's like a.
Entertain me.
It's like a support or something. Let's see. She did heal, so I don't know. He's cool though. Okay, ads done. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay. There's another. They also talk about how there's a theory that the word apocalypse does not mean like end of the world. It just means like end of an era. So essentially, when it comes to astrology, there are like eras based on all the what's it called? There's a hypothesis. Yeah, like a theory. What's it called? Based on the like zodiacs. So we were in Pisces, I think, and now we're like in the turn of Aquarius. So all these people that are saying, "Oh, what about all the signs from the Bible that they say is like uh, Kathleen, hi. A theory has to be tested." Okay, so it's not scientific, but you know what I mean. I don't mean that like literally. Like you know how like when people are like, "I have a theory," they didn't actually test that theory. It's just a thought that they're having. That's what I mean. Semantics, Matt. um anyways, so people have this idea that whenever also okay, so the word apocalypse doesn't literally translate to like end of the world. The Latin meaning actually translates to end of something. Um so it could mean end of an era, end of like time. And so people have this idea that whenever the book talks about the apocalypse or the rapture, that it's actually not talking about the end of the world, but like a change in times, like a change in era, which kind of delves into the whole moving from the era of Pisces into Aquarius, because now things are the Aquarius is like the sign of truth, and I think Pisces was like knowledge and yada yada yada, and Aquarius is the sign of like truth or things coming to light. Excuse me. And now that people are kind of revealing themselves, and cancel culture is like a big thing and whatever, all that shit. Um and also like politically and stuff like that. Aquarius is also the song they played at the end of 40-Year-Old Virgin. Fun fact, I have never seen that movie. But yeah, that's another reason that they think that the Bible is kind of like just a giant metaphor for all things astrology, and like astronomy and astrology are just stories being told through the eyes of people or characters. It's really funny, but it didn't age well. But yeah. Oh, and all like the signs that people are saying that they see in the Bible, like all the that giant like cicada thing that happened. I forget where it happened, but like there were millions and millions of cicadas surrounding this entire fucking city. I don't know if you guys saw that, or like or like the wildfires in LA were like the mountain flame or whatever. I have theories on that, by the way. um but yeah, like all these signs for like the end times, it's just a sign in a change in era. But I digress, which Philip says is my favorite phrase. I digress, because I say that a lot. Girl, be real. What do you mean? I never said I believed it. I'm just talking about the like the thought, the idea of that. What do you mean, be real? I've never spewed my own opinions. I'm just talking about what people think, what other people
Would
think.
you like?
I don't pretend to know everything, nor do I pretend to think that everything I believe is real. Grocery time. Well, have fun going shopping and stuff. So I don't typically have opinions on stuff like that, because number one, I'm just the kind of person that doesn't like to be wrong. So like if I don't know that something's for sure, I don't have an opinion on it. So like a lot of politics, it's hard to have an opinion when I don't know everything that's going on. I do have opinions, but I don't pretend to know everything. So I'm not going to be like, this is wrong because, or this has to be right because, you know. As an Aquarius, what is this thoughts about Aquarians? They're free spirits. I am an Aquarius rising. And the difference between like all the like the big three, which is your sun, your moon, and your rising. Each sign has a meaning. And so your sun is like your core identity. Your moon is how you deal with feelings and emotions. And your rising is how you present yourself to people. And so like outwardly I look like an Aquarius, but I'm not. I'm a Scorpio. I don't look like a Scorpio, but I am one because your rising is what you look like to people. And like they like to call it your first impression sign. So really when people are saying their signs, I've heard that a lot of people think you should go by your rising sign rather than your sun sign, but the sun sign is popular and that's never going to change. So, you know, just go by your sun, whatever. Aquarius sun. Yeah, your core identity. I think you're probably pretty like laid back. You probably are spontaneous. You like a lot of, I want to say like colorful things. Very free spirit. That's what I like to think an Aquarius is. But it also changes depending on the month that you're born, because you could be a January Aquarius, which is different than a February Aquarius. Or maybe it's the other way around. A February Aquarius is different than a March Aquarius. I always forget. No, it's January and February. January Aquarius as opposed to a February Aquarius, because I have a January Aquarius friend. Sagittarius moon and Scorpio rising. Ooh. So you probably outwardly look to other people a little more mysterious, and you probably have a resting bitch face. And people can't really like read you. At least when they first meet you. That's just what I think. I don't know everything about astrology, so those are just my impressions on the signs. Sagittarius, I think, is I don't know much about Sagittarius, to be honest. I'm not a I don't know everything. So it's hard for me to, you know, say what I feel, because I don't feel. I don't know. I will say that I am also, you do have an RBF. I do too. But I think that is a Scorpio in me. But I don't dress like a Scorpio. I feel like I dress very Aquarian. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. That only makes sense to people like us. I will say that I am a Scorpio Venus. And the Scorpio Venus is, your Venus sign is like how you experience love. Whether it's romantic, whether it's platonic, it's just like love in general. It also is like the sign for sex. I mean, and you know, Venus is the goddess of love. So that's probably where they get that from. So I saw a video the other day that was like, what the fuck? Why is this? I don't want that there, but I have to, I guess. I saw that video that was like, you should be dressing like your Venus sign. So for Scorpio, that's like all reds and blacks. And I'm gonna be honest, I look like a bad bitch in reds and blacks. So I fear that they are correct. You should be dressing like your Venus sign. Oh, come on. Dude, I've been chatty today. I've just been chatting away and like not really playing. But that's okay. I like chatting. I like talking to y'all. I could like just do a just chatting stream and I'd be happy, you know? But I do like playing games. So. Okay, maybe I just need to go there. I'm just gonna go there and see what happens. If you didn't know, I pulled a muscle before stream in my neck, and now my neck hurts. So if I randomly scream ow, that would be why. What is my little guy saying next to me? Right here. Right here. What is he saying? I can't read it. I don't know. I just want to get this over with so that I can do... What is going on? I need to find out how Capricorn Venus is dressed. Let's look it up right now. Capricorn Venus style. Your style leans towards, and this may not be like what you like necessarily, but supposedly it's what you should feel like slightly more at home in. Or what you probably look like you should be dressing. So if your Venus sign is Capricorn, your style leans towards classic, polished, and structured looks, prioritizing quality and timeless pieces over trends, often reflecting a quiet luxury aesthetic. Structured and tailored. They appreciate well-tailored silhouettes and structured garments that emphasize refinement and sophistication. The core aspect of their style is minimalism, with a preference for clean lines and a focus on essential pieces. They may gravitate towards power dressing, including oversized blazers, padded shoulders to project confidence and authority. Oh my gosh, my window's being weird. Hoping everyone enjoys it here. Something nice. Their style can also evoke an old money aesthetic with a focus on classic and sophisticated pieces. Their fashion choices reflect a grounded and practical approach, valuing functionality and durability. So, for your clothing, you really just like more structured pieces rather than like super loose, like this t-shirt, for instance. Rather than super loose clothing, like something like this. It's not very structured. It's just kind of loose and just hanging on me. So, and like, you probably look best in a very minimalist style. You do like, or maybe not you do like, but wearing oversized blazers or anything that just embodies clean luxury, stuff like that. I have pictures as well. I have Capricorn Venus right here. So stuff like this. If that helps. Pearls, maybe like sunglasses, maybe like some docks. Paired with long socks. Yeah. That's what they say Capricorn Venuses should dress as. Now, if you were to look at Scorpio Venuses, shut the fuck up. Nah, that's an ad. That's an ad, because that's my last name. Okay, this is more what I should be dressing in. So like darker colors, more reds. It does say elegant, classy, sensual, which kind of me, but okay. I think of Evie from 1999 Mummy film with Brendan Fraser. Yeah, probably. I've never really seen the Mummy, so probably sharper makeup, as an eyeliner, more natural colors for makeup, like natural reds, natural brown or orange. Um, yeah. Which is wild because this is not what I dress in. This is not how I dress. Like, let me see. How the hell do you spell Aquarius? No, need to correct that. Movie night when? Yes, please. Not quite this either. Oh, well, a little bit. Like, I would like to dress like this, but that's not really how I dress. More like this is what I try to do, but I have a lot of body dysmorphia, so I never feel actually comfortable in what I wear, so I end up just wearing a lot of baggy stuff. Oh, here we go. How to dress as a Scorpio Venus fashion style. But yeah. All astrology. Oh. I don't want to do all the event. I just want to get the thing out of the way. Yeah, I kind of want to skip. I don't want this here. Oh. Oh. What in the world? I'm trying to get rid of all the blips right now. Oh my god. Well, these are all bosses. Yeah, I haven't done movie nights recently. Because I've been working a lot more. Needs more Virgo love. That Virgo love. That Virgo love. Ow. Jesus Christ. I want her so bad. Who do I pull for, guys? I don't know what to do. Who do I pull for? Cantarella or Camellia? I want Camellia. I think I like her more, so I think I might go for her. Not sure if I will get her, but we will see. We will see. I don't have an answer. Like, between the two. I think I like Camellia more because I've actually played with her before. The one, do you look... That one, do you like the look of more? I think... I don't know. 760? Jesus fucking Christ. I bet I could do a pull today. Come on. Let's see. And I have these too. Okay. Hell yeah, I got 15. We're gonna pull in Camellia. Do I have standard? I do. I have standard. Okay. Let's see. I definitely won't get her this time. Because I did just get, what's her face? I just got a 5-star, so I don't expect to get anybody. Full send. Lumi! Okay.
Let me be there for
Eyes on the
How many of her do I have now? Oh, just 3. Okay. Energized rebound. Okay. I have a lot of Yanwus too. I think, oh, he's full. So anytime I get him, I'm gonna get, what's something else instead? I don't know what it's called. I get like, these or something. I don't know. Resonator not unlocked. I think Yuanwu is one of the only people that I have full up. I don't know what it's called. Full up. Okay. Now we got all the blips out of the way. Let's go to the quest. Let's do the quests. Okay. While we're traveling, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Maxed out. Yeah, basically. So BRB.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
I got a snack too. I got some Starbursts because I love Starbursts, and we have like 5 packs of them for God knows fucking why. Okay, we gotta go ask how Abby is doing. You there, Rapster?
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
The Sentinel, that's what they're
Let's
called.
hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at
Oh.
Angela Town would
Ow.
be a perfect launch pad.
Oh, I knew it. I can pick those up. I don't know what I need them for, but I'm taking them just in case. It's the song. Who is you?
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me,
I love you.
what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Ouch. I love you. I love you. A feeling of nostalgia.
Wow. A very valuable insight.
I'm in love.
Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Dracona, a wandering bard.
Picona.
I'm glad to have met you.
When do I get you? Love at first sight. She's just so beautiful. And she's a musician.
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise,
Girl.
the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartethyia. She
Cartethyia.
dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartethyia since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
And she's
Recreate the
Ritter.
frequency.
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartethyia? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
You better be a 4-star because I want her.
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there.
Let me look it up. See if we can get her at some point.
Textures. That should do it.
No, she's gonna be a 5-star.
Now then, Rover.
Likely to be released in
Time for you
2.3.
to tune in to your memories.
Damn it. She's Arrow. Her weapon is a pistol. Why couldn't she be a bard? What the fuck? Damn it. Because she's a 5-star character, I'm less likely to get her now. Maybe if she's on the next banner, though, I might actually have a chance. Because I doubt I'll be able to get the character I'm pulling for right now. Since I did just get the other character that I was pulling for. So I'm slightly more hopeful.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Girl, you're doing it now.
Laureate. Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan through Nodian. But you really don't have
Nobody
any
knows.
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis.
Very
I also remember
interesting.
fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that? You rang? Huh? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What does that mean? Oh, what do you mean?
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
You
This
seem
must be
surprised
a
enough.
frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
We don't know. Or kind of we know, but not fully.
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split.
is little that remains of my resonance powers.
Hmm.
I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared?
Hmm.
Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Could be. I don't know. I don't know.
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Grenodian smell I'm getting from ya?
Don't say that. I hope not.
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Hmm.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Grenodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first.
I hope so.
Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
I'm not sure what you mean.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers.
Yeah, imagine if we were the
In
Blessed
that
Maiden. That'd be
case, it
crazy.
appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel. Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come
I don't
until
know.
I find
She
the
looks
answers
like
I'm
she
seeking.
would be the Sentinel's resonator. Like just the way that
We'll want
she's
to know
dressed
what's
and
going on
stuff.
with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonaro sphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Hmm.
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
Well,
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes, I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like A deep sea jellyfish. I... I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
The girl from the banner.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Hmm. Now we get to meet the new girl. I don't know her name. Oh, oh, oh.
Rover? Rover? Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake.
I forgot we were with her.
How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it
Aw.
wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm? Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
Hell yeah, it did, bitch.
The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
I love her. I love her so much.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Hmm. Who are you?
Pardon the intrusion, my lady. My name is Sebastian. As per milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian? Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Oh shit.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Interesting.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Weird. Weird.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, She's known to be a recluse and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Clickbait titles to me.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
You're so cute.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over. Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Sounds like a dangerous person.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care.
Yeah.
If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the
Gotcha.
head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cartethyia spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that
But it's
they're
the same person.
person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
My neck, my back, and my crack. 1,000. So far away. Good thing I'm pretty close to it. Oh, that didn't make any sense. Good thing I can travel pretty close to it. That's so pretty. Such a nice picture. Whoa. Oh, can you stop lagging? Phasalia household? Jesus fucking Christ.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along?
No.
They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates.
Oh,
In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartethyia mentioned to you.
thank you, Carlotta.
I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
My neck.
Got it.
A pretty house. Let's go.
Now,
Hello,
if you'll please
Sebastian.
just follow me.
The Portovino Castle. Portovino. Portovino Castle. Hello, long loading screen. 80%. There we go. Story time.
One moment, please. I shall inform milady of your arrival.
What about there?
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Oh my.
Cantarella Physalia, 36th matriarch of the Physalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Of course he will do.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella.
Why are all the women
Shall
hot?
we proceed
I don't
to
get
my
it.
Study?
Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah. Thernodian, for sure. It's got to be. The Thernodian Resonator. She's gotta be. I was thinking, I was like, is that new character that we got on the banner? Maybe the Thernodian Resonator, but... I don't know. It kind of seems like she really is.
Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
I'll just see what she does.
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful in a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss. As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand.
Why are you so
toward
hot?
an
It's
abyss
distracting.
they
I know.
cannot see.
The jiggle physics can't contain.
Friend or foe?
Everything is holding on by a thread.
Can you really tell them apart?
Given how strange your family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
What do you mean?
The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Okay, well, I'm ready. Okay, I think
it's thick with dust.
Our new blonde friend
truly
is the Thenodian resonator.
It's the same.
This is it.
And she's the Sentinel resonator. That's my theory. But, like, she doesn't look like she would be the Sentinel resonator? I don't know.
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave.
What?
Even if you want to.
What do you mean?
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth.
What do you mean?
What
I
you
still don't know what the
see in
truth is.
Is the Sentinel in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Well,
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make. I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate? The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact. That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own.
so
This
every
is
like
how
god
the
is
Sword
different.
of Divinity,
Every
Turvan, came to
sentinel
be.
is different.
A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Sword and stone!
Then what about Cartethyia?
Ouch.
The Martyred Maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her
Y'all, my
could
neck
not
hurts so
have been the
bad.
Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
What?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the Divine Trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvan's powers, while overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvan can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cartethia's descriptions bear many similarities.
Yep. Hmm.
If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonaro sphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening?
Hmm.
If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value. However, do handle it with care. It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique methods and formidable
Wow,
strength.
okay. What is happening? What do you mean? What's going on?
Rover, who are you really?
You call me the Blessed Maiden.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Arbiter.
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
So wait, are we the Sentinel's resonator? That would make so much sense if we're supposed to fight at the end of the story.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
You should
Turvin
have.
can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cartethyia and Imperator Sonaro sphere.
Bye.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cartethyia sensed wandering outside the Sonaro sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish.
You have
There is a
jellyfish
cable car
powers.
in the lower levels of the Thessalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism
turbine.
beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Hold on. Ooh. This one. That to be our actual
Are
sword.
all these mechanisms really necessary?
I want the actual sword. Not the quest prop. Wherever there is civilization and history, there will be sentinels. They serve as mankind's guardians and guides. Their immortal existence has helped humanity through countless troubles, sharing wisdom and prophecies. Well, damn. I wanted to finish that. Yo, I am not gonna lie. I'm getting sleepy. I want to play Inzoi. I want to play Inzoi. There we go. Okay. Arrive at the underground station. Oh my god. This is like a train station? It is. Oh my god. Bored.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective.
Beautiful.
Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse? A mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the
contrary,
I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
So interesting that they're called like families, but like the people who compete for the title of head of the family, are they all in the same like actual family?
We've
Or is
reached
it
the
like
old seminary's
that confuses me a little bit?
The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center.
Sir, oh
We shall
slay.
continue on foot from here. This area
Oh my
was
God, can you just,
clear
like,
of
not
tacit
lag really
discords
quick?
on my last visit. And there's
Oh,
no
oh,
tacit
oh,
field
how cool!
nearby.
How cool!
Could they have come from the sonorosphere itself?
Love.
Surge of deep tides.
Didn't think there would be gull puffs here.
Interesting.
Can I,
I've
like,
never
stop
seen
lagging,
such little
please?
creatures
This is killing me.
before. Would you mind swearing a bit
I better not ask what she plans to do with it.
for me? The road
Whoa!
ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
So pretty.
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials
Just gotta
and
see
was
her walk.
crowned by the
Whoa,
Order.
oh my God.
A day when
They're like in my
the
face.
leaf burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that shook the sky across the city vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened.
This is what I'm
Still
supposed to
an
do,
ordinary
right?
member of the family,
Oh,
watching
shit.
it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to
Supposed to go that
resonate
way?
with Turvin, that I gained a partial
Oh, no.
glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to
How
stop the
fucking
spread.
cute.
Precisely. It could very well have been cartethia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide.
They're right in your face, which is where they should
I
be.
can sense the conflict.
Just the
within
right
you,
place.
the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself, for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest.
Chop chop, headless. Sounds like an
Of course,
insult.
it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
Fuck. Oh, that's where it is. That's where
The
our sentinel
gateway into
is.
the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new
I'm
hope.
here. Yeah, see, I'm here. Hey, Matt. Came all this way, had to explain. Dude, I'm from Domingo. Cause it's a friend, she's like my sis, but we did hook up though. Oh my god, let's go. How exciting is this? What? What was all that? Huh?
Laureate.
Y'all can't hear me
You
when I
have
talk
come.
like that. Yay!
Greetings. I'm cartethyia. And you are?
Cantarella Physalia.
Oh, a Physalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
What?
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
See what happens. Idea. My theory is that sword is the combination of the Sentinel and the Sentinel and the other one, and it's combined, and that's what that like glimpse of memory was it was the two swords. They were different, and now they're combined into this one, and that's why there's white wings and then there's black wings. And that's why she has memories of the sword, because she's resonated with the Sentinel after it turned, I think. That's my theory.
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you ate its cause.
Huh? This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia. Yes. Did you see them too?
I did see them.
Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, cartethyia would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Damn. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away.
Oh,
I underestimated your
God. This is
resolve.
like group chat
I'm
drama.
sorry. Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me.
Okay, I
and
need to
this
go get more
tower will
water.
elevate itself.
I'm pausing. BRB. Okay, I do be back. Okay. Let's just see what
you
happens.
said to Cartethyia back there?
So, do we have to look for the other swords then? Oh. Hello? Hello? What is going on? I have no idea. It's you over and over again. I don't care how, where, or when. No matter how long it's been, you're mine. Don't tell me you're not the same person. You're always my husband, and I've been waiting. That song's been stuck in my head. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Y'all can't hear me singing, but it's okay. Dude, hello. I can't. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is an actual cutscene. We're upside down. What the hell was that?
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to.
Wow.
It took me some time to get used to it too. I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground. Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
That's just crazy.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Have you been here before?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Okay. With you. Oh, I could. Whoa! What the hell? Oh, oh my god, that scared me. Friggin' cute. How friggin' adorable.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid phone would refuse that suggestion.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
Hey, cutscene! Aww.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am. We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Whoa. What the hell?
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
What's that? Okay, investigate. Hold on. I have to see what's here. Is this a journey, a quest thing? Claim. Yes. The same person. Slay. Okay.
Vines, over there.
She has vines on her head.
Statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it.
Okay.
Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Very interesting. So wait. Oh, get cartethyia to help. Ooh. Okay. Bark. Yeah. Hit. Oh, Soleil. Hello. How cool.
The vines are remnants of the Dark
Oh,
Tide.
vines.
Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a... This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Girl, what? What did you just do? This is just a bunch of puzzles. What?
It's turning. Rotate
Okay.
the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Oh, good. I have to fight. Right? I knew it.
Break. Hopeful moment of resonance. Ha! Huh. Sounds come forth. Huh. Ha! 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 I sense it. Bad timing.
Drawing.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
Where am I? This way? Oh yes, get cartethyia to help. To help!
We need to purify the other statues
Okay, let's
before
go.
the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
There's 3 statues in this one. Okay. They. What? Oh, what? Oh shit, I gotta do it fast. I didn't realize there was a time limit.
Sounds like phone
Adjust.
patient. Let's head back.
Very interesting. Let's go, femme. Oh. We'll have fun. Alright.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine.
Hmm.
I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot.
Hmm. Oh my god. I'm upside down.
Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me?
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city? but all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to
Oh my
be the
God.
dark tide itself. In these waters, obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Yes, now what?
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Okay.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Go up here. Ooh, gravity collaborator. Which way are we going now? This way? Right. Oh great. More
That's
fighting.
it. A tacitite device.
Convenient.
Leave it to me.
How friggin'
Hopefully
convenient.
this moment of resonance. Break.
Boom, 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 boom.
Straight from the shadows.
This should do the trick.
Amplify your power. Why the fuck is she walking like that?
Hopefully the hour
Oh my
is upon
god,
us.
what the hell is happening?
Bad timing. No hesitation. Leave it to me.
Come on.
The end has come.
Falling. Hello, Stormy. Hello, Kitty. Hello, sweetums. Okay, let's try. Oh my.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
There we go. What the hell? Yeah. Look at us. So
Up
proud.
ahead is the Tower of Salvation. And that's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Whee!
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a
Arrive
world
at the
without
Tower of
understanding.
Salvation. We're here!
To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to enter them? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As
So
for
funny,
you,
so funny.
if I really am,
I can take...
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope
I
you won't
will
mind the
wait.
extra trip, Foam.
What from?
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
There's some flesh wounds.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
What? What are you giving us? Oh, fun. Okay. I hope this is a battle scene. This looks just like the one we just put the sword in. Oh. Oh.
Moment of resonance.
What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Oh shit. Oops. Oopsie daisy. This is still confusing. Entering the door of Unity transports you to a new area and changes the direction of gravity. Okay. It's kind of scary. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Use the door of Unity to teleport.
Wind guide me.
Wind guide me. Okay. Place
There's
turbine.
no
Let's
knowing what
go.
will happen once
Whee!
turbine is placed on the pedestal. We
The
prepare
liver.
ourselves.
What's going on? I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Cutscene. Oh! We have to do that 3 times.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant
What the
a
fuck?
new identity. Fleur de Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One, will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these 3 doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day
You
forward,
look sad.
you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, Fleur de Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Hmm.
random stuff in here.
What do you mean, Abby?
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion!
Oh.
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Jue?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cartethyia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you.
Come on, baby girl.
Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
I saw the
No.
dark tide.
I only saw fragmented
That'd be
blurry
wild.
images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise. You're the one who needs rest most of all. After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed gives the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Yes, silly goo. Okay. With that, I believe I am going to get all my blips, make sure that I've done all my stuff, and dip. Because that was a lot of storytelling today. A lot. Okay, let's see. Convene. Oh yeah, we have enough to do at least one. We got 7, which means we can pull for probably next time. Alright. Let's see who's on today. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Ducky is on. That means we have to raid Ducky. Alright, guys. If you are hanging out and you are subbed, you can use the top raid message. If you're not, you can use the bottom one. I will be back next Sunday. Probably with more Wilbur, since that story is not over. So it's gonna be a couple more weeks till we get back to Zelda. But I appreciate you guys so much, and I love y'all. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.